and welcome to the live broadcast brought to you right here at the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, Portland, Oregon, home of your world champion, Rose City Rollers. I am Ophelia Mellons, happy to be back here after a 2-year break. Joining me on the call today is Toe Furious. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. You just got the skate outs, the welcome, the introduction, and we are so happy to be back. These teams are siblings. They've all been playing together basically since they were at our knees. They're better than you or I will ever be.
I'm afraid that's the awful truth there. That's correct. We've been watching these skaters for quite a few years now, and they've all gotten a lot bigger and a lot better. And
that's right.
They're doing great. Here we go. We're getting ready to start
they played right before the pandemic hit us in late February 2020.
Wow, is that right?
And that game came down to the last 3 jams with the Brats coming out on top. Is to the memory of the parents.
There you go, yeah.
All right, we are off to the first jam. Ruby Slippers jamming for the Rosebuds, tearing them up. Seattle Derby Brats, and out to an early lead. That's going to be tearing them up for the Seattle Derby Brats, not far behind Ruby Slippers. What's going on in the pack?
Ruby Slippers coming around now. It looks like the pack is, well, the Rose City blockers did stop tearing them up, but not before a couple, 3 points, looks like.
That pack started to get spread out a little bit. 3 points apiece as those packs spread apart a little bit there. Protecting those points. A total possible of 4 points per pass if you pass everyone in the pack. Back in my day, it was 5 points.
5 points.
That's right. That's right. But
we talked about that earlier. That's a I kind of miss it sometimes.
Just like the high five with the officials in the center of the track. But
exactly.
I don't make the rules. I just talk about them.
There you go. Pack starting up at the pivot line this time. Our jammers are McGrady and Savage.
Savage behind a fierce wall there.
McGrady coming out on lead jammer now, coming back around quickly to the pack.
McGrady taught me everything I know about roller derby, tell you that.
Is that right?
Oh, nice little shoulder check taken down the pivot for the Rosebuds.
And McGrady making it through for the 4 points and the call off. That's a good heads up roller derby. McGrady getting the points and being done. The Brats now take a 4-point lead, 7-3 early on here.
Got one down in the penalty box for the Rosebuds. So they'll be starting off with 3 blockers, and they're taking the front of the pack, scooting way back there on the jammer line.
It's a little different each time here. They started at the jam line and at the pivot line.
Some offense on the outside line. Her feet stayed in and picking up lead number 18. Nope. That will be a cut track penalty. Sin headed to the box for the Seattle Derby Brats. Lead jammer should still be up for grabs.
Harley Quinn meeting a mighty wall here from the
looks like
Galaxy.
Mamma Mia up front, 2106 there in white was really holding it down up front. Wearing the pivot star, you can tell they have control of the track. Coming out lead finally now, that's going to be Harley Quinn. That's right.
Seattle setting up the defense here.
Blocked or who, hold down that inside line, created a path for Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, though, meeting some fierce blocking here. I'm not sure. I can't see the numbers from here.
Sneaking out of that box is Sin, wearing the star for Seattle. Takes a spill that may be a low block.
I think we have Sweet Scowl for the Galaxy over there, anchoring that defensive effort. But Harley Quinn now on the inside does make it through.
So Sin did, when they hit the pack, kind of took someone down with them. That's going to be a low block. So we have another power jam in favor of Harley Quinn.
There you go. Harley Quinn coming in hot on the back of the pack there.
Right on the side, not square in the back. So that's a good, clean hit.
Another big hit there. Number 19 for the Galaxy Bantam.
Clearing the inside.
Nice clear out there. Smash tag for the Rosebuds. That was very nice offensive move there. Comes the jammer back for the Galaxy now.
Galaxy holding a 3-wall up front. Can't hold that outside line all the way close, making it a clean pass there for Harley Quinn. Picking up 4 more points. That's going to be a 12-point jam for Harley Quinn. So that's going to take us to 15-7. Rosebuds leading.
That was a great jam by Harley Quinn there. Excellent effort by all the skaters while they were killing the penalty.
Sure. Stop that bleeding.
Yeah.
All players out on the track here. Seattle Derby Brats up front. There's not a pack. Here we go to find pack.
Looks like Lucille Brawl and Quicksilva.
Wow, Brats held open that line. Rosebuds almost got a piece of her, but picked up those feet. Get lead jammer here, Lucille Brawl.
Nice skating there, Lucille Brawl. Quicksilva now through as well. Oh, Lucille Brawl through the pack quickly around the outside there, and the call off.
Takes a look at Coach Vito, gets the call off there. Speaking of Coach Vito, the coaches for the Seattle Derby Brats Galaxy, Coach Vito, the one and only Carmen gets in. Carnage from Gotham.
Oh, awesome.
Pretty cool. Coaches for the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds are Darth Bling, Rusting Blitzface, Rosemary's Baby, and Headache, who's not here tonight because I would otherwise be making fun of Hetty.
That's right.
But
well,
they're not here.
They see that they were late scratch from the game. So,
and
Ruby
there we go.
Through the pack quickly to take lead jammer for the Rosebuds.
Swim through number 27, tearing them up. Now clear through the pack, not lead jammer.
Ruby Slippers engaging the back of the pack now, and there's the call off. See how many points we got there?
Grab a couple on that pass.
Couple, call it good. Hey, we'd like to shout out a couple of our sponsors here. Black Cap Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of Rose City Rollers since pretty much forever.
Forever.
All right, looks like both squads at full strength here for this jam.
Keeping my eye here on Anya Malone, number 2, wearing the pivot stripe. Ready to play the defense. Good teamwork there.
Savage takes that outside line and makes it around, but just as we say that, McGrady quickly through as well with a nice apex hop there.
It was great teamwork with American Gangster to get that lead jammer.
Quick call off by Savage. See how this lets out? 2. Seattle still got 2 out of that.
Just trading those Tic Tacs.
Yeah, gotta go.
Pretty fast-paced game.
Yeah, so far it's just moving right along here.
Captain number 19 Bantam looking to mess up that Rosebud's defensive wall in the back.
Here we go.
Can opens that outside there.
118 Sin with 1 to beat here on the top of turn 2. Smash tag had to let her go. There we go. Sin's your lead jammer.
Ferocious called out on a penalty.
Harley Quinn now through the pack as well on the scoring pass here. Meanwhile, Sin making their way through the pack. And there's the call off right in front of the bench.
Pretty simple communication there. Take what you got.
Hey fans, know a business that would benefit by promoting at Derby events and to Rose City members? Email sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com or check our sponsorship on rosecityrollers.com.
Pretty good crowd in our limited capacity hangar.
Looks like a sellout to me. We got everybody in here. Not too cold tonight.
And we also have official timeout.
We have our first official timeout.
All our timeouts this evening are being brought to you by Welcome to PDX.com and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. You're thinking about buying a house in the Portland area? Come on down.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Some discussion on the track about some potential high blocks.
Gotcha. And don't forget, Derby fans, our home team season opener is happening March 12th.
Ooh,
That's just next weekend. This exciting
2 weeks.
2 weekends. Sorry, I'm too excited. This exciting doubleheader will be the first time our adult home teams have competed in over 2 years.
Hot diggity dog. And we got, since there are no regulation tournament WFTDA sanctioned bouts, all of the Wheels of Justice All-Stars have sort of matriculated into our home teams.
Yes, I knew
and it's going to be really exciting.
Yes,
it's going to bring up the level of everyone on the track.
That is correct, and it will be some awesome roller derby. We just had that mashup bout last weekend, and that was a lot of fun. Seeing the skaters back out there doing their thing. Juniors too. It was a lot of fun
Yeah.
last weekend. This bout is too. Just getting going again here. There we go. Lucille Brawl for the Galaxy and Quicksilver. Lucille Brawl around the outside quickly,
Little
taking that lead jammer.
disjointed defense there from the Rosebuds, still looking for some help to get Quicksilver out.
Oh, a nice run out there by, looked like a Marrocan gangster with a nice hit out there.
Nice little juke, some teamwork there.
Another one.
That's American Gangster again, number 5.
Two-man defense there.
Yeah.
Two-skater defense, I guess I should
That's
say.
right. That's Johnny Crash, I believe.
Lucille Brawl through for the 4-point scoring. And Quicksilver with a cut track call. So we'll have a power jam now for Lucille Brawl, who makes it through the pack once again.
2 blockers for Seattle in the penalty box, 1 standing.
But the jammer for the Buds is still in the penalty box as well, so we're still power jamming here.
Ooh, that's going to be a high block or something like that.
Lucille Brawl making it through the pack here right at the jam line. Another 4 big points for the Galaxy. And there's the whistle.
Hey, that's a great call off, icing out the Rosebuds jammer. Going to be standing less than 10 seconds remaining in the box for this next jam. Score stands 28, Seattle leading over the Rosebuds 19. That was a 12-point jam. We've had 2 12-point jams, 1 for each team.
Tearing them up on the line for the Galaxy on the jam line. The jam line is brought to you by the Jam on Hawthorne, by
Hey,
the way.
you see here, the Seattle team waiting until the last possible second to actually enter the track. If that whistle had blown and they weren't on the track, they wouldn't be permitted to enter the track.
I wonder why they do that.
To be mischievous.
Mischievous. Here we go.
Quicksilver hitting that pack.
Tearing them up finally through the pack now to take the lead jam.
At the rear of the pack is Bantam, holding it down.
More Galaxy players coming out of the penalty box. But tearing them up, making it through the pack.
Bantam with the drawback on the jammer, Quicksilver. Another penalty being called. That's going to be Mamma Mia sent to the penalty box for the Galaxy.
Quicksilver now through too, but just being passed up there by tearing them up. Pack is running a little bit here, stopping in front of the crowd. And there's the call off from tearing them up.
Boy, it's just really exciting that we're back doing this. These kids have been
It's
waiting.
hard not to be a fan right now. I'm kind of zoning out watching these skaters. They're so good, and it's been so long.
I can tell you, we're not here to talk about me, but number 713 down there, McGrady, I have had a relationship with the McGrady family since 2012 when I played up in Seattle and helped coach the Derby Rats a little bit. And she's about 2 feet taller than I remember her.
Yeah, that's awesome, though. It's fun to see skaters that you haven't seen or something like that.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that.
Over the apex.
I think she must have learned that from you.
That's
right?
McGrady. yeah, you know how much jamming I do. And through the pack also, Ruby Slippers. Not much of a lead here for McGrady, but she's going to grab some and call that.
Pack
1,
a
2,
little
3,
bit on
4
her own. Oh,
points.
nice. There you go. Quick call off there. Very nice jam from McGrady. That's awesome. That's an awesome, kind of fun how the Derby community is so closely knit.
Oh, in
and
the
so
Northwest,
tight.
it's all sibling rivalry.
I know, and these kids all know each other from playing each other over the years. That's awesome. All different levels. So much fun. All right, penalty boxes are empty.
That's the wild CBD penalty box, I'm
That's right.
happy to say.
I saw that. It's nice. All right, looks like Sin will be our jammer for the Galaxy. And 1 to beat for Sin.
So feisty with a hip check there. Second to last player on that jammer, but it is going to be Sin for lead jammer, Seattle Derby Brats.
Oh, meanwhile, Savage headed to the penalty box. I did not see the infraction. So we have a power jam now for Sin once again.
And they are up by 20 points early in this game, still 17 and a half left in this first period.
Those last couple of jams with the penalties from the Rosebuds have just really helped the Galaxy take a big lead here.
Very smart. You're getting stuffed, get the air knocked out of you, call that off.
Yep, call it off right
Have
there.
as much time as you can on the next power jam here.
Absolutely.
Bantam checking on the teammate.
Probably just got the air knocked out. They'll be all right.
Both teams still have all 3 available team timeouts and official reviews. I did check. Teams still get 3 timeouts per game.
Yeah.
1 official review per half. If you win your official review, you'll retain it for 1 more review. So those rules are the same.
The rules haven't changed, at least not those. That was a nice job by Lucille Brawl there. Her offense squad just made a big lane to get through to take lead jammer. Savage back out of the penalty box now.
Denied entry there. That's number 5, American Gangster, hold down the inside line for the Rosebuds.
Savage did a nice job of getting through that defense there. So there's the call off.
Smart play there by the Seattle Derby Brats at the end of that call. As that jammer was approaching, they knew that the call was coming, and what did they do? They sprinted to the front of the pack and protected their points.
There you go. Well, that's just good coaching. There we go. Both teams will have a skater in the penalty box to start this next jam. Both jammers on the line, though. Harley Quinn and tearing them up once again. Your jammers tearing them up for the Galaxy. Working in the front of the pack now against Smash Tag. Oh, and a nice job there.
Millihertz and Sweet Scowl for the Brats really locked in on that defense.
Mamma Mia made a huge hole there for their jammer to get through.
Kiki Crusher to the penalty box for Derby Brats. And it looks like we have, is that a forearm call?
Yeah, it looks like Harley Quinn headed to the penalty box now for the Buds. All right, the pack right in front of the bench now, or the front of the crowd, should I say. Smash Tag.
Getting down, calling that one off.
But once again, they're icing the jammer for the Buds in the penalty box to start this next jam.
Really good clock management there. Possibly being coached by Carmen Getzum helps with that.
Could.
Yeah,
I think that
they might contribute.
I think the clock management is not going to be an issue.
Getting into this is going to be jam 14. We are halfway through the first half. 47-19. Derby Brats leading.
Power jam once again for McGrady. Working against the front of the pack and through the pack. Lead jammer.
McGrady's hips are like a foot taller than everybody else, so I think she just kind of like steps over. Rumor has it her parents spent a lot of time pulling her legs, stretching them out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Rumor has it. Like both teams are back at full strength now. Jammer's out of the box.
Now we got one down here for the Derby Brats in the penalty box.
Harley Quinn now through on their initial pass.
Looking to buy some time to release their teammate from the penalty box. That will get called off at the end of that.
Take as much time
points
off that penalty as they can.
Mm-hmm. Brats looking real strong, and you know that's interesting because they are not at full strength. They don't have a number of skaters with them. They are skating down by 1, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. It did look like some last-minute roster changes for both teams this evening, so I'm not sure if maybe there's some, some illness or something. Who knows?
What?
Yeah, who knows?
In this day and age.
And everybody errs on the side of caution, which is the best thing we can do. Nice
no pack,
defense there, Ferocious with a nice hit out there.
Yeah, that's going to be a pack destruction call, I believe, for number 19. That's Bantam. When they say no pack, you have to immediately reform. That means no coasting, no looking around. You got to move.
Got to go right now. I know, that's the thing. Looks like Quicksilver just skating a lap here. Went right through the pack that time untouched. This may be what the Rosebuds needs, a little bit of excitement here. Get them back going.
Sin got the pressure on. Quicksilver in control, has one in the box, both blockers in the box standing. Trusting that rear defensive pack to just sit right on top of Sin there.
Galaxy with a nice defensive effort over there on the. There goes the call off.
Yeah, Bantam came right out of the box, knew exactly what they were doing, targeted in on that offense, tried to break up that wall. That's great work. 3 points there for the Brats. Rosebuds finally get a break and put 10 on the board.
Cutting that deficit now 31 for the Buds and 58 for the Brats. Streaming broadcasts this season of all of our games are brought to you by the S1 Helmet Company. We'd like to thank them so much for being a sponsor.
Full pack on the outside, make
Ruby
way.
Slippers.
Ruby Slippers lead jammer. Going to lose one of the Seattle Derby Brats, the penalty box. Lucille Brawl making contact, shoulder to shoulder, chest to chest, looking for some help. Here come the Seattle Derby Brats to play some offense.
Oh, wow.
But they get distracted by the shiny thing.
Good. You see that she split that defense very nicely, just right in time to get through there. That was nice. Ruby Slippers with some nice moves here. Jammer for the Rosebuds.
A little mixed up there on the
once
outside.
Once again, inside out and playing a nice side-to-side lateral game there. Ruby Slippers making it through that pass.
Yeah, Filipina Fire was left by herself. And
that was a nice apex jump. Not quite, though.
Couple more feet to burn. Good. Has to let them go.
Ruby Slippers now around the outside once again.
It's 12 points so far for Ruby Slippers.
Ruby Slippers engaging the back of the pack once again here.
I felt that last hit to the chest.
And Ruby Slippers
to the
does make it through now.
outside.
Nice.
Hanging on.
Ruby Slippers with a big jam here.
Big one.
Got to be the biggest jam for the Rosebuds thus far.
Biggest one in the game so far.
I heard somebody mention they thought that Ruby Slippers reminds them of Susie Hot Rod.
Never heard of her.
They've never heard of Susie Hot Rod. You have to watch this skater the rest of this game now. Think of that and see what you think. Let me know.
Oh, wow. All right, look at that. The home crowd going wild for that 19-point jam. That was Ruby Slippers?
That was Ruby Slippers. That's correct. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, we'd like to shout out Laurelhurst Theater and Pub, bringing the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland.
This looks to be an official timeout.
Rebel art there, the individual and relational there, the Portland flag sheet and uniforms clothing. This timeout, of course, brought to you by local.
Well, hey, if you happen to have a few spare bucks that you'd like to donate to a wonderful nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit, in fact, and want to help contribute to our operating costs, feel free to text RCR Gives to 44321 to donate today.
Very nice.
It's tax refund season, man.
It is. It is. All the tax refunds. What happened to the light?
We don't need lights.
We don't need no light. It just got dark.
So once again, that was text RCR Gives to 44321 to donate. Rose City Rollers 501c3 nonprofit. Do a lot of great things here in Portland and beyond.
This is great stuff. And also, if you're out supporting one of our current sponsors, please help us out and post on social media with a hashtag RCR sponsor. You'll be checked in to win a pair of VIP tickets to one of our home games. Well, that sounds like a good deal.
Well,
Everybody
the VIP
posts on
couch
Insta
is
anyway.
looking real good.
I know. You ain't lying there. Best seat in the house.
I would disagree. I think we have the best seat in the house. Up here in the mezzanine, the legendary hangar at Oaks Amusement Park.
All right, back to Derby. Here we go. Both teams at full strength.
12-point game here. 10 minutes left in this first half. You might notice that they're all wearing masks.
Yeah,
so you can
everybody.
play a high-impact sport wearing masks.
Yeah,
you can wear a mask where necessary.
Absolutely, and everybody in the building is masked up and vaccinated and boosted and all the good things.
I saw the Team Canada women's hockey team play a whole game in N95 masks.
Yeah.
If they can do it, anyone can.
That's right, exactly.
All right, our lead jammer, McGrady. Former name, Naylor Swift. One of my favorites.
Awesome, working one-on-one now with blocker.
Smash Tag gets a little tripped up there, but with some teamwork, manages to recycle McGrady to the rear of the pack. Oh, beautiful Coke bottle block out there by Bantam. Savage re-entering the track.
Oh, and McGrady, a nice work on the inside line there. A little toe stop action, making it through.
Both defenses working really hard here.
While Savage not anywhere to go against the Seattle defense that's at the back of the pack here.
Yeah, hanging on to that helmet cover.
Really nice. Once again, nice movement by McGrady. A little burst of speed there. Boom.
All right, we slid over that helmet cover over to number 84.
That's
Ferocious.
Yeah, they called off the jam just as soon as that happened.
Yeah,
I think they
putting
knew.
the pressure on.
That's the plan.
8 points for the Brats after that. 50-70, a little less than 9 minutes remaining in the first period.
Looks like we'll have Sin for the Galaxy and Harley Quinn for the Rosebuds on this next jam. Just a little over 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. Oh, another timeout. All of our timeouts are being brought this evening by Welcome to PDX.com and Dead Counts Tabor, the official realtor sponsor of the Rose City Rollers.
A little bit of a dance break happening right now.
We're going to have a jam line dance party any second. There we go. American Ganser getting it started.
And we are getting back to it. Make sure you don't miss out on any of the fun. Sign up for our mailing list at rosecityrollers.com or text RCR News to 22828.
All right. A big hit out there, American Gangster on Sin.
Great lateral movement there. Awesome blocking. That's Cuban Missile Crisis for the Derby Brats.
Oh, and another big hit there, 429.
That's Lily of the Alley.
Oh, that's a great Derby name.
Harley Quinn looking for some room, getting pulled back, but no.
Cuban Missile
Crisis headed to the box. What was that?
That was another nice block there, and recycled by Cuban Missile Crisis, I think.
We still do not have a lead jammer as they go round and round on the track.
Yeah, 45 seconds into this jam, still no lead.
Still no lead. I know they made
inside lead jammer. So yeah, you can touch the line all you want. You can't go over it.
That's right, not go over it. Like Harley Quinn, just some nice line work there. Making it back to the pack now, scoring some points. Oh,
that is, you are not passing that lane.
That was right. None shall pass there, I think.
A bit of some confusion here on a star pass.
There goes Cuban Missile Crisis to the penalty box. I didn't see the infraction.
Lily of the Alley holding on to the start, looking to get out and push. Really active blocking, but Lily of the Alley using their mass to their advantage and hanging on. The centrifugal force of being on that part of the turn is tough. Yeah. Took those hits, shook them off, put the pressure on, holding the Rosebuds to 4 points that jam.
Very nice. All right, looks like the Galaxy will have one skater in the box to start this. I believe that's Cuban Missile Crisis over there.
I think you're correct.
Both jammers on the track though.
5 minutes to Burgers Beer and Bottomless Fry.
That's right.
Like tearing them up.
Mamma Mia.
Silva.
Mamma Mia playing offense there for the Derby Brats. Rosebud's getting spread out here. Got to define the pack.
Tearing them up. One to go. Gonna have to let her go. Smash tag. And Quicksilver through now too though. The pack is moving.
That's good discipline there from Smash Tag, letting the jammer go at the right time. Not a second early, not a second late.
Yeah, and then they called up the rest of the blockers. That was great. A little big hit there. Ferocious. Living up to their name on that one.
Sure thing.
Tearing them up now, working against the back of the pack. Smash Tag once again with a nice takeout.
Now I'm pretty sure every skater that made contact with that jammer stepped out.
Yeah.
But you know what? Better safe than sorry. Protect that lead and re-enter all the way from the rear of the
That's
pack.
right. I think they probably were erring on the side of caution there. Certainly don't want to get a cut track. Oh, looks like we have a whistle.
3 points there for the Rosebuds. And this is another official timeout. Nope, injury timeout. Okay.
All right, here we go, Derby. Oh,
Oh, up.
up.
Someone's ready. He's stepping off that line.
A little excited there. Here we go. Try it again. There we go.
Give that Jammers a few.
Ruby Slippers, just a huge hole on the outside there. And Ruby Slippers just takes advantage of that nice sealing off of the line.
The Rosebuds made a decision at the beginning of that jam to give her enough room to pick up that speed.
And Ruby now working against the pack once again, taken out there by 4:29, is it?
That's Lily of the Alley.
Lily of the Alley, correct. Well, Ruby Slippers working on the inside
Fantastic footwork. Takes an elbow to the back, but no impact there. If anything, propels her forward.
Oh.
That's some contact with the own teammate. That's rough. Got to shake that one off.
All right, Derby fans, know a young person dreaming of learning how to play Derby? Check out our juniors camp on RoseCityRollers.com. Skates, protective gear, and all the snacks included.
Snacks are like the most important
I know,
part.
it is. I remember when my kids were little, they played sports, and my son always said he played for the snacks and the juice box at the end.
Juice box. I guess thanks to Underwood wine for my juice box.
There you go. Adult juice boxes happening at the hangar this evening. We'd like to shout out a couple more of our sponsors. Secret Aardvark, the local made flavor that kicks you right in the mouth. Isn't that the truth? Love Aardvark sauce.
I send aardvarks to my family every Christmas.
There you go.
Hanukkah.
What a great present too.
Mixing in some ranch for your pizza. It's the right level of spice and flavor.
Very nice. All right. All right, good crowd response. Looks like our skaters up and off the track, so that's good. On to their own power. Always good.
Back to it. Seattle Derby Brats leading now only by 13 points, 74 to the Rosebud 61.
This is a great bout. These teams are very evenly matched here this evening. Neither team's gotten too far ahead. The Buds are staying right in it, and 13 points is nothing.
Nope, that's one
That's
jam.
one jam, and so that can easily be. It looks like we got another timeout. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe the officials this time. Got to make sure that everything timing is good and the clock on the the time on the scoreboard and all that is right. So. We'd like to thank one of our other sponsors, WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. That's WSL Leadership Coaching.
Speaking of leadership, big shout out to our officials. The head NSO for this game is Queen of Catitude, and the head ref doesn't matter. And it takes a small army to run about smoothly, and we surely appreciate our officials and their dedication and all of our volunteers.
Yeah, all the volunteers. There's a lot of new people here. We have a new streaming and video people. They're doing a great job over there. Hope everything sounds good, looks good.
Yeah, if there's a problem,
please let us know.
Just let Tofurius know what he's doing wrong.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and if we love having everybody out there. We hope you're enjoying the bout so far this evening. Some halftime shenanigans planned, I think.
There sure is. There's some musical chairs, I believe.
Oh. There's always shenanigans at the hangar at halftime.
It's like we have a Seattle skater checking in with the medic there, and that's going to be at the discretion of the head ref and the coach.
Gotcha. Well, the ref needs to make sure everything's good here, like you said.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I got the signal from the head ref there with the let's get her going.
A little finger whip.
Yep, here we go. And both teams at full strength once again. This jam to start off.
Derby Brats starting in front, trying to mix it up, create that lane on the outside. There is no lane thanks to Ferocious closing that.
Oh, and Ferocious with one to beat. Now tearing him up does make it around at the top of turn 2 there. But tearing him up is our lead jammer for the Galaxy. Oh, working the line, tearing him up.
Got a direction of play penalty being assessed there.
Savage
That's
now through for the Buds.
Sweet scout for the Seattle Derby Brats.
There's the call off from tearing him up before Savage could make it to the pack.
It's an aggressive call off.
Yeah.
Make sure you see me now, please.
Here we go. Well, that's good derby too, though. You know, call it off before the other skater even has a remote chance of scoring any points.
Rosebuds 4 strong, holding down the inside, but the Brats have been changing position right before the beginning of the jam.
Looks like the Brats will be starting one skater short here this time. One skater in the penalty box. But it looks like Sin is our jammer for the Galaxy and Harley Quinn once again for the Buds.
Sin bouncing around back there, starting to push up. 3 to beat as these packs begin to separate. Oh, and that's a big takedown by Sin. That's a clean hit. Much excitement from the coaches at the Seattle Derby Brats, but Harley Quinn not far behind as usual.
Oh, the pack's
wow,
run. Now
look
the
at
pack's
that
on the run here.
speed of the pack there. Rosebuds regrouping in the front.
Sin now engaging the pack as well as Harley Quinn.
I think Sin may have grabbed a point on the inside momentarily.
Looks like Harley Quinn made it through.
Oh, yeah, all 4 there.
All 4 from Harley Quinn.
Oh, so that's a big jam.
That was a big jam.
That's coming up with an extra point when you're not lead.
Yeah, only 1 point. That's a big jam, though. You know, still, that's a morale booster. There we go. Still not much of a score differential. 2 minutes, a little more than 2 minutes to go.
Yep. And we got young Lady McGrady on the line. Her mom skated for Jet City as old Lady McGrady.
Oh, is that right?
So
that's funny.
A little over 2 minutes remaining in this first half. And there she goes. McGrady around the outside.
Oh, one last shot at it there by Ferocious, but a little far away from the pack.
Hey,
so
I like it.
That's
some gusto.
Good. That's right. Good effort.
3 wall holding it down, but McGrady picks up those feet and it's going to pick up that back block.
Back block, yeah. Came in a little hot there.
Probably picked up a few points before that happened, though.
Yeah, it looks like Quicksilver now still working against the back of the pack here.
And Quicksilver will be working for 1.5 minutes as this is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
There you go. And nowhere to go here. This Seattle defense just really regrouped nicely. Oh, and there you go. The announcer cursed as soon as I said it. Off they go.
That's a spin through the apex, and that's going to be a cut track penalty.
Oh, it looks like a forearm penalty they gave her. And then, of course, the jammer do-si-do now with the McGrady coming immediately
I wasn't able
to
pay attention to how much time McGrady served.
I wasn't either.
But I guess they weren't in the box at the same time, so don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking
about. Well, they were, and I think McGrady served most of their penalties. So, like for Quicksilver will be there for a while.
Oh, already back in.
Oh, see, that's what we get for thinking. And Quicksilver quickly Silva through the line, inside line there. Oh, notice how I did that.
Well, good defense here by the Brats, holding down any potential bleeding. I don't believe Rosebuds got any points in this first couple passes.
No, I don't think so either.
Woo-wee.
McGrady just blasting through the pack.
Now, McGrady has the opportunity to engage with the opposing jammer. 24 seconds still in this jam.
Does look like that's what's going to happen here.
Buying
McGrady's
some time.
Squaring around to, burn the clock here.
Rosebuds with the rear wall. Bantam in there playing O. We are going to lose Quicksilver to the penalty box.
Cut track on Quicksilver.
And here's a testament to the kind of players they are. We made some contact, help each other up,
there you go.
Check in.
That's how we do it. Make sure everybody's good. That was awesome. And there's our halftime. So that's it for the first half.
That's
with
right.
Our score, Rosebuds 69 and Seattle Derby Brats 92.
What a game.
Awesome.
Want to give a big shout out to my friends Macaroni and Cheese. They're watching us live.
Awesome.
Thank you for tuning in.
They're enjoying it.
They're very attractive human beings.
Awesome. I hope they enjoy our call here, and this game is great. So we're going to send away now for a little bit, and we'll talk to you all soon.
All right. Okay, now we can get back to it.
All right, here we go.
Derby Brats leading
fun.
92-69 over the hometown Rosebuds. But we're starting with a fresh face, fresh legs, 30 minutes to go.
And it looks like we're going to start right off with a power jam.
Pow,
A
pow.
power start for the Brats. I'm not sure if that's Quicksilva in the penalty box, I believe. Looks like we'll have Sin as the jammer for...
Sin definitely on the high rotation list for those jammers.
Yeah.
Gets knocked to the inside, finds the
nice.
lane.
Wow.
Takes the long way on the outside of that turn. Lead jammer here for the Derby Brats. Slow moving pack as they come around turn 2.
Looked like they got a good block on her that first bit there,
Ooh,
but then there was
look
a nice lane that opened. Oh, wow.
That
Look
was
at
interesting because you could see the Derby Brats line up for an inside line sweep, but there was another opportunity. Sin took it, picks up 4.
They're going to line it up to do it again.
Ooh, we got a little sneaky jammer coming out of the penalty box, not wearing the star.
I saw that, but
So
quickly out.
to clear the pack, someone's going to need that star. 4 points.
Like we're trying to make a pass, and there's the pass. Now it looks like Anya Malone will be number 2 for the Buds, will be the designated jammer.
Oh, and
Wow.
in all that chaos,
Yeah.
right around the outside, Sin picking up 4 more. That's 12 points so far.
Nice blocking there by the Galaxy.
Still 50 seconds left. I think Sin's looking to put up a lot more points. 4 more now. 18-point jam. So far, the highest
Whoa.
points jam.
Like Sin got by the track monster there.
Call that off.
There's the call
Yeah.
off.
Lose that momentum.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Put
Like
the
that.
brakes on.
Looks like
That's a 20-point jam, and that is now our highest scoring jam
that
of the
was
game.
a big jam right there. That's a way to start off the second half for the Galaxy. Really put the foot on the throttle there on that one. Here we go. Galaxy will start with 1 skater in the penalty box this time. Both jammers on the track. Looks like we have another official timeout. And once again, all of our timeouts this evening are being brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Also, don't forget, friends, to visit Holler, Selwood's down-home restaurant, sports bar, and treat shop. Make Holler in Selwood your new pre-bout game, food, and drink ritual.
I'll tell you what, I haven't been there, but I am
Haven't
going
either.
there after the game.
Oh, nice. I haven't been there either, but I think I'll have to make it. Gotta love the new sponsors and give them a shout out when we can. All right, back to Derby here. Oh, little Derby bump there. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was, but they looked like they had
They
fun
got
doing
excited.
it. Yeah, it looked like they were having fun. All right, here we go. Back to Derby.
And we're back.
All right, here we go once again, tearing them up for the, oh wow, and Ruby Slippers for the Buds quickly through on the inside line.
And Ruby scored a 19-point jam in the first half.
That's right. I remember, I read it when you said that was the highest point. I recalled that Ruby had a big jam in the first half.
Look at those blockers working together, using their bodies, but we are going to pick up a multiplayer block there.
Oh yeah, it looks like one of the Brats headed to the penalty box. Ruby Slippers, though, nowhere to go here at the back of the pack.
Re-enters.
There's the call off from Ruby.
Yeah.
I think there's. So that was 4 points for Ruby there, and none for the Brats.
Take it.
You bet, every time.
4-3 blocker advantage in this next jam for the Rosebuds.
Now it looks like we have Savage on the line for the Buds, and I believe that's Lucille Brawl once again for the Brats.
American Gangster wearing the stripe for Rosebuds. Keep an eye on them. Hurt. And lead jammer going to Lucille Brawl. Savage out, not too far behind. Portland with the rear wall.
Straightaway here, it looks like.
and just want to like throw your teammate in front of the jammer. That works.
That works, sure. And Lucille Brawl through on the inside of the back straight there.
Ooh, great momentum here. Pick it up. And
Savage now through as well with some nice skating over there. Oh, and Lucille Brawl, wow. Little apex hop there on turn 3.
Looking at...
And the emphatic call off.
Yeah, well, had to like see the coaches through the infield of the track through all the officials. That's what the big call off was for. That's a 8-point jam for Seattle for the Rosebuds. Looks like this jammer line is sponsored by Jam on Hawthorne. That's delicious.
That place is great.
That's Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. That's just a few buildings down from my place of employment.
Oh, nice, very nice. Well, yeah, they're vegan-friendly place. That's why I like them, and they're a lot of good places here in Portland. That's one of them.
Lead.
Awesome. So McGrady now through for the Brats.
But not
jammer.
lead.
Oh no, you're right. Not lead jammer. We
So
had
that was
no pass, no penalty there.
That's right. You got to pass everybody inbounds. Someone may have
That's
been
right, so
out of bounds there.
Still open. Oh, there
my
it is.
God, that was cool.
That was pretty cool.
I taught her that.
Yeah, learned everything she knows from you. Right? There's the call off.
Way to grab that lead jammer, even if you're not lead and you have the opportunity to pick that up. Good discipline, good timing.
Very nice, very nicely done. Both of these teams are well coached. You can tell they're having a lot of fun out there, but they're also making very good derby decisions.
Yeah, I mean Headache's I believe the head coach for the Rosebuds, but having Darth Bling,
I know,
like one of the highest level refs.
Yeah, officials,
you know,
right.
No one's going to know strategy and rules.
He's not going to know the rules any better than them, that's for sure. All right, here we go once again. Sin once again and Quicksilver are jammers. Both jammers are on high rotation here this afternoon.
Oh, great defense there. That's number 2, Anya Malone.
Oh, and Quicksilver does make it through, but no, it looks like we have a cut track now on Quicksilver, so lead jammer goes to Sin.
Seattle setting up at the inside line to make their offensive line move.
Very nicely. Sin had that big outing last time with the 20-point jam, I believe, wasn't it them?
That's right.
And here we go again. So another penalty situation here. Oh, a nice inside out, weaving through the pack. Here's Sin. And makes it through. Once again, a Marican gangster headed to the penalty box for the Rosebuds. And there's the call off. So the Buds will start off this next jam with one a little short.
Great blocking there by Lily with the alley for a Galaxy.
I'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors. Trailhead Credit Union. Get financial guidance for whatever trail you choose. That's Trailhead Credit Union.
And once again, loose slippers and tearing them up.
Also, Killer Burger. 5 minutes to burgers, beer, and bottomless fries.
And heartburn, the most delicious variety of heartburn.
One of our cohorts, the house MC this evening, Puns, always has Killer Burger before, and I know he had it this evening. I saw him down there eating it. All right, once again, here we go. Ruby Slippers and tearing them up.
Tearing them up, trying to fight for that inside line, gets carried to the outside.
Oh, and tearing them up, and their own player here at the bottom of the
so
turn
fierce.
One. They both banged into each other there.
I'm going to take a minute.
Nope, there they go. Up and going.
Whoop.
Up and going, tearing them up.
These athletes, so strong, so bendy.
I know. And nothing to it. On the bench, coach. All right, I'm sure they'll be checked out here. Make sure everything's good. Meanwhile, back to Derby.
22 and a half-ish minutes left in the game. Derby Brats coming out strong this second half.
Yeah,
but
they've really put their foot down on the throttle here in the second half.
You know, as they say, it's anyone's game. I don't see a player named anyone on the track, but
right. I don't either.
We'll see how the outcome.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time left. There's 22 minutes, almost 23 minutes to go here. Savage on the line and Lucille Brawl once again. Lucille Brawl with a big hit there.
Oh, there we go, lead jammer.
Johnny Crash. All right, Savage makes it through lead jammer.
That's going to be a high block call on Lucille Brawl.
Looks like we'll have a power jam here for the Rosebuds.
Right time, right place for the Rosebuds.
Exactly what they needed here.
One more
And
to beat.
Savage makes it through.
Manages to sneak by Lily of the Alley. Not an easy feat.
No.
And they're going to set up a 4-wall for Savage. Rosebuds activated, coming in, playing person to person. Oh, great chest contact. Now the pack's going to get stretched out as they quickly reform. And now Savage is going to just take step, keep moving forward,
There she goes.
break out the front of the pack.
Savage with some nice effort there to get through that pack. Some good blocking and defense by Seattle, but not quite enough.
Huge block there by Johnny Crash of the Rosebuds. Taking the jammer out. Jammer's mid-pack, needs to clear the initial pass, I believe.
Oh, Lucille Brawl going down now. Kid Vicious with a hit. Looks like Kid Vicious headed to the penalty box. Lucille Brawl now
just kind of took a breath.
Yeah, just taking a minute there and
hanging on to that outside line, being careful to re-enter, and is able to shake off number 607, Johnny Crash.
Yeah, looks like Lucille Brawl is a little out of gas here.
There's a penalty box that looks like a grown-ups game.
Yeah, we had a lot of skaters in the box right now. These skaters are tiring out, and only a little bit left in this jam.
2-2 blockers. They're going to pick up the speed here. Lucille
Just string them out.
Brawl.
Very nicely done, Lucille Brawl, seeing that inside line.
A little extra apex jump just for a little mustard.
They might have thought they needed it, but they didn't. It was all good. Still looks great. Apex jumps are still exciting. All right, and there it goes. The jam off. Runs out of time by itself.
This is a 16-point jam for the Rosebuds, 12 points over the Brats. That's a good jam for them.
That was a big jam for the Rosebuds.
93 to 136, a little over 20 minutes remaining in this exciting game.
All right, looks like we do have a timeout called by Seattle.
Yeah, this is going to
an official review, maybe.
Team timeout.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Coach Vito coming out to talk to his athletes.
Don't forget, all of our timeouts this evening are being brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Also, would like to give a shout out to Wild, our new penalty box sponsor. Wild CBD sparkling waters and edible delights that enhance every moment. Ooh, I like this read better. Wild CBD. It's like surfing the clouds on a surfboard made of pure energy.
I know, I saw that. That's awesome. I don't know who wrote that, but they should get a raise. I think that's good. Surfing the clouds. Sounds like fun.
That's CBD products specifically. Obviously, it's pretty Portland. Pretty Portland advertisement there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. We keep it weird here in Portland.
Yeah, we sure do.
Thank you. That's the best part. All right, looks like the skaters are coming back out here. Don't forget, we'd like to thank a few of our other sponsors. Porque No Taqueria, one of my favorite places.
Also on Hawthorne.
Yeah, PDX Pipeline, the Portland Mercury, 187 Killer Pads. They're keeping all of our skaters safe out there, and S1 Helmets, of course, bringing us all of our streaming this season.
Rosebuds rear wall sink back right on top of Jammer Sin for the Seattle Derby Brats, jamming for the Rosebuds Harley Quinn. Bantam headed to the penalty box for Seattle, and one more blocker to beat. Manages to get around millihertz. They are fantastic blockers, super activated, always looking for the next place to go.
Yeah, it looked like Harley Quinn just found the right angle to get by there, and making it back to the back of the pack. And again, nice.
It's the no-looker.
Yeah, nice little block picket line by the Buds there. I don't think anybody saw her coming, and Harley Quinn through quickly. That's what they need, though. They need to score some points in bunches here.
Plenty of time. One step at a time through that pack.
Oh, and
no.
we got a cut track on Harley Quinn.
And that. Okay, I'm going.
Maybe didn't hear that call right away there, but off to the penalty box now is Harley Quinn.
And
Sin now through the pack and able to score points.
I expect to see the Rosebuds jammers be a little more conservative moving forward. So you need a jammer on the track to score the points.
Yeah, the jammer penalties have been a little bit killer here. Looks like we have okay, once again, an injury timeout here. We'll tell you about some more stuff going on.
Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery.
Gotta love that place.
Hosts of every announcer's meeting.
Yes.
John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Check them out.
We love that place.
Buffalo Gap.
Yeah, here it is. Melons are, it says right here, don't miss out on our next doubleheader, March 5th.
Oh.
Tickets available at rosecityrollers.com. So I think that's another mashup bout that we're having with the, it's kind of a cool concept. They just have all skaters from all the different programs come together and they make 2 teams and everybody just has a good time.
Well,
roller derby.
There is a lot of talent in this league.
Oh, boy.
No shortage
Oh, boy.
of that.
And like you said, since we really don't have a travel team this year, all those skaters are skating on home teams, and it's pretty fun to come out and watch some legendary skaters.
Absolutely.
Come and skate.
Legendary skaters and homegrown skaters mixed in.
Yeah, and everybody playing together and having a good time and high-fiving, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of joy in the hangar.
There is, especially after this long
Yeah, you can't take anything
break.
for granted.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Back to Derby. Looks like the Rosebuds have a jammer in the penalty box. That's Harley Quinn. Still.
McGrady now jamming for Seattle, making it look like it's easy.
Yeah.
It's not.
And McGrady quickly through to take the lead jammer spot.
The penalty box is cleared, but Harley Quinn is hiding that helmet cover.
And McGrady working against the front of the block here. American Gangster the last there, and there they go by. McGrady, some nice work.
I want to give a shout out again to Millihertz, number 9, the Seattle Derby Brats. I see them constantly linking the packs, activated to the next target, and I see them. They skate kind of quiet, but they're always moving like a shark.
Yeah, I see. They're just watching that too now. There we go. And
oh, look at this, trying to get that jammer sucked back in,
jammer
maintaining
on jammer
contact. Here. McGrady being a pest. Once a pest, always a pest.
That's it. And here they come back to the pack here. Looks like McGrady's going to.
And that's just good because Seattle's expecting it. That's why they're in the back of the pack. McGrady was just going to deliver the Rosebuds jammer right to them.
Yeah, and everybody just taking a breather here at this point in the game, too. It looks like some of these players are getting gassed. And there's a little bit short rosters this evening, and they're playing a lot. We see a lot of back-to-back jams here, and skaters are working hard out there. And it's early in the season.
It's about as early as it gets.
Yep.
I believe this is their first one back. And it looks to be like a 41-point differential. That's 2 jams for these athletes.
Exactly, and there's still 17 and a half minutes to go here. Oh, looks like we had a little false start there, maybe.
Just kidding.
We get yelled at for false start there. Here we go. Oh, there's some kind of penalty going on. I guess we'll get the coach will get an analysis here. Maybe the jammer was standing on the line.
That's interference, delay of game. I'm so happy I printed out these referee signals.
Well, I don't know. Interesting. I guess they're going to. Okay. Well, the jammer's coming back, so it looks like we're going to just have a never mind, and we're going. All right, here we go.
If something is highly impactful, a penalty like that, and if there's an official review, we will get a full explanation from the head ref at the center of the track. Not necessary at this time.
Perhaps,
and we're going to keep going. 17 and a half minutes in this game.
Oh, nice line there.
It's tearing them up. Lead jammer for the Seattle Derby Brats. Portland through the front of the pack. That's Quicksilva.
Mamma Mia really sealed out that outside line that last time for tearing them up.
Big contact there for tearing them up, but it was the side, not the back. Great target zone to hit.
Very nice. Get called on that back block there, so they're doing a great job. It looks like the Rosebuds are. Oh, just smash tag headed to the penalty box there.
Obviously, really trying to lock down that defense.
That tripod defense looks like.
But Quicksilva looking a little gassed. Still moving, fishing left and right. Starts to remove the star. Tearing him up, coming around for a scoring pass.
Oh, and tearing him up with a big wide open. Oh, nice.
Now, good call.
Yeah, good call off
Good
there.
hit. That's going to be number 84 for Roches.
Roches having a good big game this
Just
season.
a great clip on the inside track boundary, turn 4. Takes that jammer out. you can see the jammer's feet kind of like rotate around, exiting the track and entering. And so
Yeah, just enough of a hit out there to take her out of the field of play. All right, back to Derby here. Looks like we're going to Lucille Brawl and Ruby Slippers again. Big jammers having big games here. Ruby Slippers through on the inside, taking the lead jammer for the Buds. But looks like Lucille Brawl is now through as well.
all right, Seattle in the rear of the pack going to play strong defense. Here comes Lucille Brawl.
Oh, Ruby Slippers through the pack.
Makes it. It's getting on the chase there. That's 426, or 429 rather, Lily the Alley.
Meanwhile, some good defense being played here. One last to beat here for
Oh, look
Lucille
at that
Brawl.
one-on-one, that lateral movement, getting help from the teammate.
Yeah, that's some good defense right there. Smash tag, and I think that's ferocious maybe. Well, it looks like we're going to have a penalty on Lucille Brawl.
Huge win for the Rosebuds there, getting that power jam, maintaining contact with the jammer the whole time, skating clean, and then picking up a penalty on the jammer. Doesn't get better than that.
There you go. And meanwhile, Ruby Slippers through to score 4 more, so that brings their total to 8 this jam.
Rosebuds come in on their power jam, activating that offense. Seattle reforming at the front of the pack.
Very nice rotation. Seattle's rotating their defenders back. Once they're past, they still make it to the back, to the front, to keep going. Another nice block there.
Filipina Fire holding it down there for Seattle.
Lily of the Alley, another nice block.
Lucille Brawl, her own teammate getting in the way because of the fantastic defense the teammate was playing.
Oh, there's the call. Was it a call or just the 2 minutes?
That was the call, and that was 4 points on the board for Seattle, but a big jam for the Rosebuds. They put 12 up, closing the gap 119 to 155. I think this is a great time to thank everyone who's tuned into this game, family, friends, Derby fans.
Absolutely.
Couldn't do it without you.
We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Especially for the juniors, friends and family that are watching. You make this happen. Parents doing all the driving and the volunteering.
And this is the future of roller derby right here.
Yeah.
Even if you're an adult fan, you got to watch these skaters. In another couple of years, they'll be at your local league.
That's right.
They'll be here. They'll be on our home teams. They'll be on the wheels of justice.
And speaking of, that's a big shout out to Mama Melons, my number one supporter.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
It takes a parent to do this, and that's for sure.
No
I
kidding.
know I've seen it from that angle too.
Savage lead jammer for the Rosebuds, and this is a power jam.
Savage engaging the back of the pack there. Like
Rosebuds.
Seattle got that tripod locked down here.
Yeah, Rosebuds kind of hesitant on this play. They come in, try and jiggle the handle a little bit.
Seattle with a nice rotation again. They keep rotating their defenders back to the front,
And the Rosebuds reforming in the front. Smart. They know exactly when that Seattle jammer was getting released, and that's going to be McGrady.
That was a good call. McGrady does make it through, though. Savage now through as well.
That's a 4-0 jam so far. Yes, call it off. Call it off.
There's the call.
123 to 155. That gap inching ever so closer. 12 and a half minutes remaining.
This has been a great bout. Just as exciting as can be this evening. Good crowd. Good game. What more could you ask? I know. A jam line dance party.
Mm-hmm.
There they go.
And if you are enjoying this bout, don't forget to tag us and interact with us on Insta, Facebook, or Twitter with the handle @RoseCityRollers. And I'm just reading the word Insta. I'm not like saying that like it's cool.
Oh, well,
it only says
cool.
Insta.
Isn't that what the kids say?
I guess.
I don't know.
TikTok?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. This is some great roller derby, though. Looks like on the backstretch here, Harley Quinn, Sin now through. And Harley Quinn with the call off.
Picking up 1 point. Hard-earned point.
Some really nice work by the Seattle defense there to clog up Harley Quinn. Not able to score very many points on that one.
full strength coming into this 15th jam of the second half. A little over 11 minutes remain in this game, with the Brats leading by 32.
Looks like we'll have tearing them up again for Seattle. And Quicksilver for the Buds. Quicksilver threw on the inside line. Very nice.
Quicksilver just evaded 3 blockers on her own. That was great.
Very nicely done.
Tearing them up. Wearing the star for Seattle. Getting some help.
Oh,
that's Mamma Mia helping to clear the way.
Line. Quicksilver finding a little spot through on the inside line once again.
I think Quicksilver just winked at the audience.
Yeah.
That's great. Mamma Mia going to the penalty box.
Smash tag down on the track there, with tearing them up. Holding
got
the front. Smash tag again everywhere, as usual. Seems like smash tag's always at the front there.
Pack in the rear, but again, wherever the pack is defined, you can be 20 feet out and still be in the engagement zone and make contact with the jammer. I didn't see any pack definition penalties called. That's just smart roller derby.
Yeah, that's, again, we hate to keep saying that, but it's true. These kids are just as smart as can be about roller derby and how it's supposed to work, and that's a testament to the coaching.
7-point jam coming out of that last one, 130 to 155.
Buds are chipping
Suddenly,
away at it.
25 points here.
Yeah, they're chipping away at it here.
Less than 10 remain, but
just when we say that,
McGrady coming in.
Just when we say that, McGrady with a nice move on the outside to take lead jammer. Ruby Slippers now out as well. Just about a quarter track behind.
I am still shaking off the cobwebs and haven't been able to take stats, but I'm going to assume that McGrady's lead jammer percentage is sky high.
Oh, yes. Oh, and Ruby Slippers with a very nice 1-foot line run on the back there, making it through. And McGrady working against Kid Vicious. There's the call off. Ruby Slippers.
Their fast twitch muscles are insane.
These kids are phenomenal athletes.
It's a 4-point overall gain for the Rosebuds, that one. They've been on top these last few jams.
Right. Chipping away, chipping away. That's how you got to do it.
21-point game. Clear penalty box coming into this next jam.
Looks like once again we'll have Savage against Lucille Brawl. Savage working on the inside, now to the out. And Savage make it with 1 to beat here.
Millihertz on the outside, can't hang on. Lead jammer for Savage.
Oh, that was some nice work by Savage. Started on the inside, went to the outside, ended up back on the inside.
Lucille Brawl, again, really smart at making contact with these blockers. Big hits, but they're on the sides and they're in legal target zones.
And that defense that the Buds are putting up. Oh, and now Lucille Brawl makes it by.
And maybe it's time to help your jammer.
There's the call off.
Sweet scowl for the Derby Brats, bringing that jammer back, just sitting right on top of her, buying time, and Rosebud's going to call that one off. Just a 2-zip jam.
Yeah, but those 2 points are going to be important. It's, like we said, chipping away at it here.
And yeah, I was told by some team parents before the game, the last time they played, it came down to the last 3 jams.
That's
and
right.
Any team could have taken it any day, and that appears to still be the case.
This is exciting. We're coming down to the end here, and it'll be very exciting to see how this game plays out. Clear
penalty box again. They're really cleaning it up. Well, and that's the announcer's curse. Someone's getting sent to the box.
There you go.
And, yeah, 429, Lily the alley.
Sin working now against the American Gangster, but the nice knockout there and recycle all the way back to the back here. American Gangster.
Yeah. Great teamwork there.
Nice blocking through.
Anya and Amara.
Yeah.
Slow pack. Stuck there, turn 2.
Both defenses really locking down here.
Sin's got time. You know, Seattle in control of the clock. They have a blocker in the box.
Yep.
You don't need to do anything crazy.
Blocker is standing, though, so it won't be long here. Okay. Harley Quinn does make it through.
Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, pressure's on now. So they're gonna make the call. There it is.
Very excited. Call off signal from the coaching.
Yeah, from the bench.
We got it.
Yeah. Making sure the message was received there. That was awesome.
That was a 0-0 jam. We don't get too many.
No, I can't remember the last one of those we had. Oh, no, looks like we got a timeout.
And Seattle Derby Brats going to be burning their second team timeout. Rosebuds still maintain all 3 of theirs. They may come really in handy the last jam or 2.
They may. We'll have to see how that plays out. Don't forget our timeouts are being brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. It's easy for me to say. Hey, Derby fans, do you know a business that would benefit by promoting at Derby events and to RCR members? Email sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com or check out our sponsorship page on rosecityrollers.com.
Yeah, those sponsors are real important to us.
Oh, we got all kinds of new ones this year, and it's just it's awesome to welcome them and help us put this show on and do the thing.
That's right. We try to make Derby accessible to everyone, and so we have the Rob Lobster Scholarship Fund. We have a Rosebuds Scholarship coming through, and so if everyone who came into this building tonight donated just $4, we could fully cover 3 scholarships for an entire year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Derby camps, monthly dues. It's not free to play roller derby.
No, it is not. But that being said, we still want to make it accessible to everyone, whether they can afford or not. So, rent and roll. We never really talk about that. We have the whole big rent and roll section over there with rental gear that the kids can use for free. It's called rent and roll, but they get to use it for free. And, just to make sure they don't have to make that expenditure.
And we do have a penalty on a Rosebud jammer. Quicksilver headed into the penalty box, and now tearing him up's got lead jammer.
So tearing him up on the power jam here, coming around, engage the pack.
And that was a cut track call on Quicksilver.
Oh, very nice by the Brats. Wow, very nice picket line there. Run on the inside line.
Blocker, whose hip was over that line, didn't matter for tearing him up.
Nope.
I'm going to hop that.
There's some blocking now. Ferocious. Oh, there's the call off. So they're going to seal the jammer in the penalty box.
Collateral damage. He just shut down that lane, and the jammer was like, I'm good. I'm not going to keep going on you.
Yeah, that was time of that. Had enough. All right, here we go. With just a little over 5.5 minutes to go.
Still 25-point game.
Now we have a timeout from the Buds.
This makes sense to me.
Yeah. This is good timeout calling. We'd like to also welcome another new sponsor. I don't know if you heard about this one, Melon. Sizzle Pie.
Oh.
I know. RCR's official pizza partner. And their slogan is "Death to False Pizza," and I love that. And they have vegan pizza.
I'm not a vegan.
Yeah.
That pizza's delicious.
Yeah.
Is it the spiral tap one with the caramelized onions and the nutritional yeast? I probably wouldn't know those words if I didn't live in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, right.
But they make great pizza. They're open late. They have really friendly folks.
Yeah, it's
great
awesome.
Local beers.
And I'm so glad they're a sponsor. It's awesome. All right, looks like we're getting ready to start Derby again here. There's the whistle, so we'll be right back out here.
This is Jam 20, if you're keeping track. Second half, 5 minutes, 42 seconds remain in this game, and 25 points separate the hometown team, the Rosebuds, trailing the Seattle Derby Brats.
And this is a power start for the Brats, but the jammer for Rose City is out of the box
right
off the bat.
And technically, and she is eligible to pick up lead jammer.
That's right. Oh, looks
her
like
penalty
Ruby Slippers, a pivot for the Buds, is headed to the penalty box. But that being said, Sin now out as lead jammer for Seattle.
Now, Rosebud's down to 2 blockers as Sin is about to enter this pack. Strong defense, shutting down Quicksilver.
Oh, nice work, though. There's 2 players out there, and they've managed to hold them up. Oh, and a high block then called on Sin. So we'll have the...
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, that
was kind of at the very edge of the no pack call.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Quicksilver now out for the Buds and engaging the pack.
Sandwiched there.
Yeah, Seattle just locking down the defense here with the star pass. So we have the star pass of Ruby Slippers now will be the jammer of...
Wow, right down the inside. Very aggressive.
Ruby Slippers is a great skater. Just really fun to watch.
Yeah.
And here we go again with them being the jammer now.
Yeah, she's the captain of the team tonight.
That is right. I saw that. You see the C on her arm there.
Yeah.
If you look closely.
Trying to split the difference right down the 2.
Oh,
big blocking there by Cuban Missile Crisis. Re-enters the track.
That was very nice. And
Brats putting up 4 points. So no lead jammer. This will be a
I
full
believe
2-minute
we
jam.
have- that's right. We have no lead jam, but only 27 seconds left to go in this jam. So Ruby Slippers now through scoring.
Johnny Crash in the front of the pack.
These jammers are out of gas. And Ruby Slippers
Yeah.
not out of gas, around the outside, and takes 4 more points to take the lead in this jam. And there's the end of the jam.
It's
Ruby
a full
Slippers.
2-minute jam.
That was tough. Oh, and they both come out with 8 in that one in the end.
Null jam.
That was a null jam. There you go. But still good roller derby with 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
Still a 25-point game, if I can math.
Yep. All right, Savage and Lucille Brawl once again. Pretty familiar matchup here this afternoon. Oh,
4.
Savage, nice job. Smash tag just opened a huge hole on the inside there.
Rosebuds holding down, had like a 4 defensive wall, and just one moved out of the lane and created that space.
Oh, and Savage with a nice little juke move, working against the Millihertz again.
Millihertz, yeah.
Everywhere on the track this afternoon.
Everywhere.
Savage does make it through now.
Millihertz kind of reminds me of Dylan Botts.
Yeah.
And the Botts family style of skating up in Seattle, they're legendary.
Oh, there's a quick call off by Savage after passing a few more.
Great
though.
timing. Great timing. Prevent Seattle from putting any points up on the
Very
board.
nice.
6-0 jam.
Nice job by Savage on that. Very nice.
Team timeout. That is going to be a Rosebuds timeout. Using their second timeout, both teams will have 1 remaining timeout after this. With little under 2.5 minutes remaining in this game.
Very exciting, like we were saying, all the way down to the end here.
19-point game. And both teams able to achieve 19, 20-point jams, as we have seen.
We've seen it, yeah.
I seen it.
Me too, it was awesome. A couple shout outs for some more of our great sponsors here. A brand new sponsor, Dye My Darling Hair Salon.
That's great.
I believe the owner of this hair salon is a skater here at Rose City.
That's great.
In our adult league. I think I found that out last week. Also, Portland Vital Signs and Sisu mouthguards.
Sisu mouthguards.
Most everybody's wearing a Sisu mouthguard.
They revolutionized mouthguards.
They did.
You know,
They did. It's amazing.
back in my day.
Oh, listen. In your day. Back in my day, I don't think we used them.
What could go wrong? Your generation, you're great.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened. Exactly.
All right.
Moving along. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Looks like McGrady starting right on top of the opposing jammer. That's number 16, Harley Quinn.
Both teams at full strength to start this next jam. Oh, another whistle.
Five seconds,
Okay,
sir.
looks like we're ready.
So
Here we go.
Filipina Fire ready to play some offense. Doesn't even need to do that. McGrady takes it.
Very nice job, McGrady. Going up the inside and then quickly to the outside and just made it through. Great track awareness there.
Harley Quinn stars off, but the Rosebuds pivot way at the top of the track. Really busy playing amazing defense.
Yeah. McGrady does make it through, though. Here comes the pivot, and the rest of the Buds back to the pack.
There's
And
that star pass.
We do have a star pass. So that's Anya Malone now
yep.
as the jammer.
McGrady leaves 3 Rosebud blockers in her dust and just steps over them.
Wow.
Making
and the
it.
call off. Really nice job calling off there before Anya could make it around and score any point. Oh, no. Looks like Anya got the one. Stole the one there. Nice
Stole
work.
that.
Nice hustle at the end of the game here. Minute 40 to go.
That's right. Minute and a half-ish left in this exciting game.
This was a
Derby
good
Brats lead 181 to 156. One Seattle blocker standing in the penalty box, and we're going to have a timeout. That makes sense.
Timeout from Seattle?
No, this is an official timeout.
Oh, maybe they're having some kind of review. It looks like the coaches are coming out. So once again, we'd like to remind you that our timeouts are being brought to you this evening by WelcomeToPDX.com and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Now, on the scoreboard, this is being indicated as the Seattle Derby Brats timeout. It may be being used as an official review.
Maybe. I guess it doesn't matter. They have one of each. So there you go. No reason to leave them on the table. Got them. Might as well use them. Skaters are definitely tired. They could use a little extra breather here. Finish strong.
And I think we're going to get some information here.
Looks
Let's
like
tune in. Oops. No?
Nope.
Just kidding.
Well, they are having a huddle in the middle of the track, the officials. So they're checking that out.
Vito, get out of here. What are you doing?
Having a chat.
Pulling a Coach Dan. People in Seattle know what that means.
I gotcha. We're having a good time this evening in the hangar here. Lots of fun. Good music being played by our DJ, Daniel Slay Lewis.
All right, I am now seeing the official hold up the official review So
I see
this
that too
does
now,
look
yes.
like it was a Seattle Derby Brats official review.
Yeah. Yeah, so we do have an O. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. Well, that makes sense of why the
But
official,
but you're supposed to tell us what happened.
we don't know what happened.
All right,
That's
nothing
okay.
happened. Nothing to see here.
No, they're just deciding what to wear to the after party. Okay. And here we go. And
Offense right off the bat there. Number 15 for the Rosebuds.
Ruby Slippers with one to beat, and Ruby Slippers does make it through. Take lead jammer for the Buds.
Kara Sophisti, number 15 for the Rosebuds.
Nice blocking now by number 10, Smash Tag, once again at the front of the pack there, and also it looks like Ferocious, number 84. Holding up, tearing them up.
Two Seattle blockers to beat. Gets recycled to the rear of the pack.
Some nice defense being played now by Seattle here on Ruby Slippers.
Tearing them up.
Ruby Slippers breaking through though. Split the difference.
So Feisty again, right on top of that Seattle jammer, not letting her out of the engagement zone. Joined by teammates.
Oh, and the nice just final chip out there.
Out of bounds. No pass, no penalty.
All right, Ruby Slippers does make it through.
4 points there. Seconds left on the period clock. Ruby Slippers, being the lead jammer, is going to be in control of this clock because there's more time on the jam clock than there is on the period clock. And that will get called off with 7 seconds.
Timeout?
Yes.
Yep.
And this would be a great time for a timeout.
Yeah, so there's the timeout. This would bring up the last jam, probably, of the bout. It's been
That's safe to say.
It's been a great bout this evening. Both teams playing very, very well. High-level roller derby. This is fun. It's so much fun to be back and to watch high-level roller derby once again. These kids are phenomenal.
Has this been a great evening of roller derby, everybody?
All right, here we go.
Got the Rosebuds on their feet for the last jam. That's a Wheels of Justice thing.
Yeah, that trickles down to the whole program, I think.
For sure. .21 points separate these two amazing teams as we regroup for our final jam of the game. Sin going to be taking the track for Seattle, going up against Savage. Sin up front, one more to beat, picking up lead jammer. And you watch that clock, control it, call it, and that is going to do it.
That is it. Good call by Sin.
With some blown kisses to the crowd.
Very nice. Very nicely done. Sin had a great game.
Okay. No points scored on that last pass. Got lead, called it off. The story of this game being fantastic clock management and discipline from Seattle. Portland, unfortunately, picking up some ill-timed jammer penalties.
Yeah, the penalties killed them a little early on, but it was a great game by both squads, I think, this afternoon.